Alright guys, this is Morgan with 5280 Games coming at you with another vintage cube draft on Magic Online, and we've got a fun first pack. No power, but we've got some places to go. Things that grab my attention are going to be Inquisition, Sneak Attack, Mox Diamond, and maybe Kiki, though I don't like first picking the Kiki combo stuff. I think Sneak is probably the highest upside, and as a build-around card, being able to first pick it's pretty insane. I think Mox Diamond might be actually correct. Just aggro decks are ridiculous and underdrafted, underappreciated, so we're gonna go with the Sneak Attack though. Basically, it's preference. Now, this is a little bit painful because I really want Blood Crypt for tutoring purposes, but I want Kozilek for sneak attack purposes. So, we're going to take the Kozilek happily, but I would prefer to have gotten that Blood Crypt and then Kozilek in the next pack. Because if we grab any of the black tutors, any of the reasonable black tutors, I should say, it makes things just insane. Now, in Sneak Attack, I don't foresee us playing black-green. Like, Terastodon just doesn't do it. Scarab God is bonkers powerful. Bonkers powerful. Survival tutors are Kozilek. Library is bomb, but Library is at its best in a one-for-one kind of control style deck. I'm thinking Mole Drifter or Survival. I think Mole Drifter is the pick. It's just such a good card at getting us to sneak, at getting us to Kozilek when we need it. This is a pack. This is a pack. And this is really going to be something that shows us what we want to do for the rest of the game. I think in Sneak Attack, because our win condition is so explosive that something like Remand is at a premium, we don't necessarily need to hard counter their stuff, we just need to not die. So, while I love Brainstorm, I think it's Remand. Exhume and Creeping Tar Pit are also really good. But I think we're just going to grab the Remand and be happy with it. Through the Breach. Wow, this is sweet. Yeah, so Spellseeker is always great. We only have Remand right now for Spellseeker. Ancestral Vision's a little slow, so it's not my main squeeze. High Tide, I love it. I love it. I want some more of it, but we're just gonna Through the Breach and snag any and every Eldrazi we see. From here, I like Night's Whisper, I like Repeal, but because of the fixing considerations, we just have to go for Watery Grave. I think here it's a pretty easy Embereth Shieldbreaker. Just being able to pop artifacts is really important. Not playing green, probably playing black for Imperial Seal. Imperial Seal is substantially less powerful than, say, Vampiric Tutor, or obviously Demonic Tutor, but with both Sneak and Through the Breach, and currently one payoff, that's gotta be it. We're gonna grab the Dark Slick Shores. I suppose we could Scrubland, but at the current moment, I don't necessarily... there's no reason to splash for white right now, so I'm not going to do it. Inkwell is really, really underwhelming with Sneak and Through the Breach, so I think we're just going to char. Just being able to get rid of a threat, a Planeswalker, whatever the heck it happens to be, I think that the interaction is good. We're really trying to stave off death until we can explosively just close the game out instantaneously here. Avalanche Riders is okay. It kind of knocks your opponent off balance a bit. just, like, gets him off of a land or whatever. And maybe this is why we wanted scrub land is, like, Lightning Helix, which I'll take. I don't expect to play it. I don't really want to have to stretch my mana that thin, but I do love Lightning Helix. It's a great card. I mean, we just picked up Char, and I was happy with it, and I think Lightning Helix in a vacuum is a better card than Char. But with the Black Tutor, with Imperial Seal, it's not it. Yeah, Spellseeker's sweet and all, but it doesn't tutor for any of our combo pieces. It, like, tutors for a slow tutor, which is not good, so we're just going to take Wandering Fumarole and be happy with the fixing. And Fumarole and Dark Slick Shores aren't the greatest pieces of fixing, but they are fixing. I'm going to take... We're not playing Upheaval. We may play Pia and Kieran. I'm not stoked about it right now, so I think I'm going to put them in the sideboard. But it's not a bad card. But yeah, Upheaval is an insanely strong card. It's just not what we're playing. I really like Fallen Shinobi and Fractured Identity and Dark Confidant and Factor Fiction. We're not playing Dark Confidant with Kozilek in the deck. That's just not going to happen. The Fractured Identity, maybe if we had picked up the Scrub Land, that would be worth it for us to dump black. We've got so few creatures right now that Fallen Shinobi is not at its strongest. I think Shinobi is still just so aggressively powerful that it's correct here, though I could be wrong. Maybe it's just Factor Fiction. Yeah, what do we wheel? We take Factor Fiction and we get back like a Lavamancer. God, it feels bad to pass Shinobi or Fractured Identity. I'm just taking the Shinobi. I would rather take Fractured Identity. That's the card I want most out of this pack, but I'm just not set up for the mana for it. So here we're taking Bribery. It's a little bit lame. Like, it's not anything special in terms of, like, yay, I just won the game. It's just over. But it's a great freaking card. Bloodstained Mire is the perfect... Ooh. Or do we want Snapcaster? Snapcaster, we just picked up a Fallen Shinobi, so we kind of want more creatures, and we currently only have 3 creatures that we can Fallen Shinobi. I think we're Snapcastering. Our mana's already looking pretty solid. Like, Bloodstained Mire, like, would be perfect for this deck, but I think that Snap just continues to get better here as we draft. And we can pick up, like, Dark Ritual if we want to. Though, I'm thinking Strip Mine. Yeah, we're just going to grab Strip Mine. There's some consideration to Dark Petition, but I just think it's so slow. Yeah. Strip Mine. We'll grab the Chain Lightning, just making our Snappy Boy better. We'd really like to see Steam Vents, Volcanic Island, actual counterspell. Any power would be pretty radical magadical. I'm leaning towards Thief of Sanity right now. It's not the greatest thing to take away with a Fallen Shinobi because they're so similar, but it's still another body. It fits our deck really well here. And we're really looking for any other Sneak Breach targets. At this point, we could drop the Sneak package and be just playing Grixis. But we're going to take Thief of Sanity and be pretty happy about it. We can take Shallow Grave here, or we can take Blightsteel. I think because we've already got the 2 enablers, we don't need a 3rd enabler, and this takes extra work, whereas Blightsteel just works with our Through the Breach sneak attack. Sometimes you gotta let Trigons be Trigons. Sulfuric Vortex does not seem good in this deck specifically, though I love that card. Same thing with Cough. Same thing with Soulfire. Those are all reasonable cards. Eureka is, like, cute in this deck, but I think we just Nighthawk Scavenger. It's just a Death Touch body that also happens to get Shinobi in play really well. Like, it's like a removal spell. It's basically a removal spell. that can also get us a Shinobi. Yeah, and this is the pack where we had our Fractured Identity. I think we take Grim Lavamancer. Since Fractured is not available period now, it's just like there's no way that we grab Plateau. So I think we just take Grim Lavamancer. We would really like some fetches to make this better. Burst Lightning, making Snapcaster just a little bit better here. Goblin Guide, Renin 6, Excavator. I think I take Renin 6 because I have Strip Mine. And I know I've passed a fair bit of the Premier Green fixing, but there is a world where I want to play Renin 6. Currently, we're not living in that world, but... And we've picked up a fair number of creatures. I mean, we realistically have 7 creatures for Shinobi since 2 of them don't count and 1 of them is Shinobi. Siege Gang Commander I'm not excited about. We've got a glut of 5s with Bribery and Through the Breach, but that's okay. We'll take the Nykthos. There's not a world where we play either of those other 2. Gobman is great with Through the Breach, Bribery, decent with Remand and Char. And it's a body. We're not playing that. And I'm not super excited about him either. Nahiri is interesting. Lightning Bolt is probably what I take. Chalice, Monolith are decent. Thundermaw is not bad. I think we just take Bolt and try to maybe stop taking all of the burn, but I mean, maybe we're just Through the Breach burn. And there's a Lightning Strike. Blackleaf Cliffs, we've got 4 pieces of fixing. Blackleaf Cliffs, I don't really need. Like, I'm not short on playables, A. And I don't really need more burn at this point. Like, I don't think that's how we win. So I think I just take Blackleaf Cliffs and just make my mana better. Again, the potential tap lands aren't my favorite, but I'm not going to complain about it. Now, here we've got an interesting pick between Izzet Signet, Lotus Petal, and Dimir Signet. This doesn't feel like a Lotus Petal deck. Like, I don't have turn 1 sneak attack or anything absurd like that, so I think we just go Izzet Signet to ramp. Maybe we go Dimir Signet, because then we don't have to... Well, we have 1, 2, 3 fixing lands for black. Yeah, I think we take the Izzet Signet, because I don't really want to play, like, Nighthawk Scavenger, and if I can avoid it, that'd be pretty cool. Like, it's not the best. It'll do. Emrakul. I just want this pack. Can we just slam this pack? I would absolutely play the Dreadhorde Arcanist in this deck. Time Warp, Force, Grave Titan. Like, this entire pack. I know we've got 2 payoffs, but I think this is just the best card to do that with, so we're taking that. Brazen Borrower is perfect. We do not have... Like, we don't need to be that all-in. So it's Brazen Borrower or it's Impulse. We have a lot of interaction, so Brazen Borrower seems less good than Impulse because we only really have Mold Drifter. Imperial Seal isn't card advantage, but it gets us through. Yeah, we're going to take the Impulse. We need it more. It also plays pretty dope with the Goblin Electromancer. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Although, I would love Brazen Borrower, and I love that card. This pack 3 is just Grixis good stuff. We're above our playables right now, but I don't really want to play the Nighthawk Scavenger at the moment. And we might not even be playing Blightsteel. Let's take Blightsteel out. I don't think that we need Blightsteel. I adore K-Command in this format. It's just so good. But Ashiok, like, I'm not in any... With Bribery and all this shenanigans, I don't need another way to win the game. I think I'm taking the... Ooh, Charter Course to get to cards. Yeah, we need Charter Course. We have so many pieces of interaction. We have so many ways to win. We just need to get to those pieces. Narset is sick. Lily is sick. We need Arid Mesa. Well, no. Arid Mesa does nothing for us. So maybe it's just Narset? Like, Narset's just gross. Thieving Skydiver is Boss Hogs. Phantasmal Image is excellent. Muy caliente. Like, you sneak attack Emrakul, they live and don't scoop, and then you just Phantasmal Image the Emrakul, keeping your Phantasmal Image up. We'll take Fire Ice, probably over Burst Lightning, honestly. Lotus Petal? I'll take a Lotus Petal. Like, we're not set up to be the most bomb Lotus Petal deck, but we definitely, like, I'll take the speed. What am I not liking here? Like, we could just drop the black altogether. Dreadhorde Arcanist? Wow. This is like... Well, I mean, there's only 4 Dreadhorde things. Let's grab Manamorphose. It just thins our deck and fixes our colors. I'm not in love with Goblin Electromancer. We're at 28. I'm not in love with Nighthawk Scavenger. That leaves us with 9 creatures for Shinobi plus the Siege Gang stuff. That's like the minimum possible. And a Wandering Fumarole, I guess. Although that's like a lot. Ulamog has Annihilator 4. Kozilek also has Annihilator 4. They're 12-12, 10-10. I'm guessing I'll take Firebolt. Bone Shredder. Okay, so we're just going to go Converted Mana Cost and move this here. Like, Signet getting down the sneak attack seems pretty boss. This does help us through the breach faster and bribery faster. How do we get to our win conditions? These all help us get to our win conditions. I think I don't want to play Char, because I don't think we're going to win with Burn. I think I'm going to drop the Firebolt. We're going to drop Ulamog. Wow, somehow we just got we got every single Through the Breach show and tell. Like, maybe I don't even need to play the black. Is that just correct? Like, I got so much black fixing that maybe I just only play the Shinobi and drop... Yeah, I think that might be it. Sort by Converted Mana Cost. I think we just only play the Shinobi. You're a 4. You're a 3. You're a 1. I mean, Manamorphose is maybe not at its strongest here, especially when we're getting rid of all of the black. Yeah. And then we just play Watery Grave, Fumarole, Strip Mine. Yeah, just play like that. Don't even play, I was going to say, no Swamps. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. This is sweet. Yeah, we'll take an extra island. Cool. Yeah, I think this is sweet. This list is sweet. It's just Through the Breach Sneak Attack deck. Now, if this was Demonic Tutor or even Vampiric Tutor, I would keep it. But the sorcery speed is just so punishing. Yeah, I don't like Siege Gang Commander. I think I want the Thief of Sanity, and I don't even care about adding any other black. I just want Thief of Sanity over Siege Gang. It's just a better card in this deck specifically. Cool. Well, I'll see you in round 1. Hopefully we can Through the Breach and Emrakul. That is the goal. As I'm sitting here waiting for a match, I'm really thinking that the best way that we lose this game is by drawing Through the Breach and not one of these, or one of these and not Sneak Attack or whatever. So I think I am going to put the Imperial Seal in and just drop the Chain Lightning, drop an island, and add a single swamp. As much as Imperial Seal is not the greatest, our payoff for having it is extremely high. So, yeah, we're playing Imperial Seal. I don't like it, but we're doing it. See you in round 1 for reals this time. Getting into match 1 against the Oinkinator, and we're gonna give him the old good luck, have fun. X that B through. We're gonna keep this, I think. No, wait. Yeah, this is not good. I saw Strip Mine and was like, yes! Yeah, we're gonna mulligan this. We'll keep this. I'm gonna put back the Impulse and lead with an island. Say go. Inquisition away our Fire Ice. That sucks. Oh wait, our Phantasmal Image. Very cool. Maybe they're doing something really gross really fast. Play that. Hopefully they don't get through this tap. Snapcaster's good. We're going to chart here because we really need to hit a land. We're going to discard the Thieving Skydiver. We hit our land. That gives us Fire Ice. And then also, yep, Entomb. They're going to reanimate. But we can, if it's like an Emrakul, well, not an Emrakul. If it's like a Gristlebrand, I think we can beat Gristlebrand, actually. Hopefully it's like Shieldred. Inferno Titan is the single best thing that they could be, that we could see here. Oh, come on, baby. You hate to see it. That was absolute punishment. Oh, no! All right, let's kick this off with a quick chart of our course. We are going to discard a mountain. We're going to play Wandering Fumarole and say go. We're going to have to snap chart again. Getting Emrakul makes me feel okay because we have outs now at least. Gonti is really a great card. Snap chart just gets us closer to Through the Breach. Guys, I just got a bunch of stuff added to my Magic Online collection for some reason. I don't even know why, but that's okay. So, we could... I don't even think Imperial Seal does it for us, though. Like, because we really... Like, the 4 mana, that's why. It's because we have only 4 mana. Ew. Yeah, I think we drop Imperial Seal. And, I mean, like, this could be a Shallow Grave deck. If this is a Shallow Grave deck we're playing against, this Bribery is just gonna look really, really beautiful to me. Black Leaves Cliffs. I mean, we're going to swing in for the Snapcaster damage, but we're just going to sit back with Remand up and then Bribery them next turn. Whew. Oinkinator. Are you the oinkiest boy? Yeah, we're remanding the heck out of that. Thank you. No thank you. Fallen Boy, are you going to attack me? Oh, God. Do we... How... Okay, no. He's not attacking with his Gonti, which is probably correct because we could totally be able to Shinobi him otherwise. Okay. So we can Ravenous Chupacabra. Wow, this is really sad. So they're just like a straight up Reanimator deck with Titans as their win conditions. We could Dark Confidant. We could Kite Sail Freebooter. That doesn't hit creatures, right? That's non-creature, non-land. Croxa is kind of bad. I think that maybe we just Chupacabra away Gonti, Bash for 2. Bribery is looking pretty decent in this matchup in general, even if it's not looking great in this situation, but that's just because Inferno Titan's in their yard and Grave Titan's in their hand. I think we can very much win this game. I know he Grave Titans next, and that clogs up the board. But, like, we're so close to just being able to sneak in an Emrakul. And that, like, pretty much locks up the game for us. Yeah, so let's just sneak attack Emrakul. And then, guys, if we had the mana, you could get the Annihilator trigger and then ninjutsu Emrakul back in. Seems pretty decent. Yep. Alright, cool. Sneak attack Emrakul. Seems good. Seems good. We don't really have any graveyard hate. Bone Shredder looks heinous here. We could speed things up a bit with a Lotus Petal, though I don't think that's how we win this game. I think what we just did there, where we kind of grind them out until we can just Emrakul their face, is what we got to do. Yeah, and Snapcaster, just all-time, just what an all-star. Just, thank you. I want to, but I can't. Strip Mine, I hardly knew you. Oh, this is pain. We're gonna mull. We're gonna keep. I think we put back Narset and Bribery. Or Grim Lavamancer. Cancel. Maybe it's Bribery and Lavamancer. Yeah. Because the Bribery targets are not instant win the game targets. They're just good. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the Thieving Skydiver. I didn't see any Moxen or anything like that in his deck. Like, should have probably sideboarded it out. Gotta love a Narset. Alright, let's just draw lands. And hope that they don't, like, hem us again. Okay, so this is not Hem to Turok. This is a Young Peasy. We are okay with that. That is not something that is really scary. If I don't draw a land, I'd like a burn spell. I'll take that. That's not bad. We'll just keep it going. I'll take my 2. I would rather get... I think I saw a Signet in their deck. Mind Twist for 2. Alright, Muldrifter, Emrakul. We still have outs. We're good. This deck is ridiculous. He's like, I hate this guy. And I draw the Muldrifter. Wow. Okay. We're just going to put that down to chump because we're getting really far behind on lands here. Getting really far behind on our mana sources, so I don't want to just let them continue to pressure our life total. Okay, yeah, if that's going to eat your Angrith's Rampage, that's fine. I would rather Rather that than a lot of things happen. Narset is looking like a gain 3 life spell at this point. Reanimate? Okay. That is... If that is how you're using your reanimate, then I'm okay with it. Wandering Fumarole. Not looking good to come in tapped, but... We'll take our beats here. Man, he's just going full aggro here. Just curving out on us. Yeah, that's a chonky hit. That is a very chonky hit. Yeah, this is GG. Let's see what we would have drawn. Just for the memes. Alright, yeah, that was rough. Moving on to game 3, because he's gone so aggro, I want Burst Lightning, Firebolt. We're taking the Shield Breaker out. We are putting in Siege Gang Commander, fixing our curve, throwing in a Lotus Petal over our swamp. We're going to throw in Goblin Electromancer, take out Narset, and Avalanche Riders doesn't look particularly good. Neither does Imperial Seal. And say go. Yeah, I think just having... Yeah, I think that's... We don't want to be... This is too slow. Narset's too slow. I don't think this is impactful enough. And Imperial Seal is also too slow. So we're taking out our slow stuff. Less impactful plays. Cutting out the extra black also is nice. Speeding things up with Lotus Petal. And then just adding a whole bunch of early interaction for these little dorks that they have. This looks like a very strong hand. Like, we're really close to, like, impulsing into sneak attack and then just winning. So. And with Bolt, yeah, this is a great hand. Yeah, just Inquisition me, take my Petal, take my Imp. Like, what do they take here? Impulse? Yeah. I think I'm just playing the Lotus Petal out. Yeah, they're forcing us to bolt the boot. That's okay. You can see my hand. You can see my ninja. My scary, scary ninja. Ooh, and a lava boy. That's actually pretty gas. Because if they play some dork here, we just lava boy him out. And if they don't play a dork, we shinobi. Oh. Okay. Man, the Mind Twist life is getting a little bit less than fun to play against. Not gonna lie. Pretty annoying. But that's what black is good at. Hellrider. That is not good. That is a very fast clock. That likely gets faster as things progress. I mean, my Fumarole trades with the Hellrider, so I think I just swing in. Question is, does he play anything pre-combat? Just get the body on the deck. It just, like, we're not blocking here. But I'm not giving up the body of Snapcaster. Yeah, and I think I just attack with all here and just plan to take it. And if I need to, I can fumarole block. The fumarole blocking really sets me back. That's not a good place. That's fine. And then here we don't attack, because if they attack into our snappy, we just get them with, yeah, I mean, now we can just double block. So I attack with the Lavamancer. That's really good. It's really annoying to Gruul Signet directly after we played our Skydiver, but that's okay. Gruul Signet this is actually not terrible. Because now I can just trade off. I know that he's going to draw cards, but I do not want that Hell Rider to stick around. And I feel like the longer that this match can go on, the better it gets for us. Dark Slick Shores. We're gonna Lava Man down the Pyromancer and swing for 2. Just, I don't want them to get the Skull Clamp draws on the Seasoned Pyromancer, and I do actually want to get them to 12 specifically, Kozilek. Now we just have outs. I mean, we actually have quite a few outs here, right? Like, Bribery probably does it, Sneak Attack, Show and Tell. All of them do it. Yeah, all of that does it. Yeah, draw your cards. Draw your cards. Draw your cards. But, I mean, pay 6 life, draw. Ugh, that's so punishing. Put him to 8. Yeah, we have to draw something impactful this turn or we lose. That is not going to do it. I mean, well, we'll see. We're not out of this yet. Because we can block. Well, oh no, we lose. We just immediately lose. Well, I mean, doing that actually means we don't immediately lose. Because now we can draw lightning bolts. Okay. GG, that was really fun. I'll see you guys in round 2. Okay, guys, so this looks terrible as a hand. No red mana. This looks okay. We'll put back a mountain. Say done. We can Narset and chart a course to see where things are going. Avalanche Riders to knock them off balance. Really, really not the fastest or most aggressive hand, but it's not bad. I think we just want to chart here and discard Avalanche Riders. And then we can, like, play Blackleaf Cliffs, Imperial Seal, and Grim Lavamancer. Imperial Seal for the Emrakul, because Narset gets us closer to the other stuff we're doing. Ooh, what are you grabbing? If it's like High Tide, I'm gonna be pretty scared. Actually, no, I'm not gonna be scared at all because I have Narset. in hand. Knight's Whisper. Ooh, that's gonna feel really bad when I play Narset and then kill your Spellseeker. So... my goodness! I suck. That's so annoying. I was just playing too fast. We should have a Narset in play and be substantially closer to winning this darn game. And they get to Knight's Whisper here. That's extremely obnoxious. Maybe they have like an actual play. I would rather them Knight's Whisper. I'd rather lose the Narset equity and have them Knight's Whisper. That's so punishing. LED, yeah. Oh my gosh. If they go off here, I'm gonna be extremely annoyed. Yep. This is like really punishing. This is legitimate feels bad right now. Oh. Why do I always play Magic so loose? I should have Narset down and slapped him in the caboose. God. Yeah, because they've got LED, so they've got a draw 7. I should just, this is extremely tilting. This should have been, like, the single, like, that. This would be, don't get me wrong, this would be scary with Narset down, but it wouldn't be the worst. Yeah, this is absolutely heinous. Ooh, I can go to tap the LED as soon as they do anything. I should have tried to tap LED right there in response to Mox Diamond, actually. Don't tap LED. Dark Ritual. Ice. Lion's Eye Diamond. Make you have an instant speed. Ellie, yeah. Yeah! Taste it! Taste it! Okay. While I may have made one terrible play, I may have just stopped them from winning. They could also just have Tendrils and at that case, like, whatever. This does feel like a Tendrils deck. I mean, if we don't just lose here... Wait. Dark Ritual... Time Twister? Yeah, you don't have blue. Oh no. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I thought it was a tap. I'm a ding-dong. Okay. Alright, we're not out of this, boys and girls. I just like loose plays deck right here. This is killing me. The double time twister. Narset would have been it. Like, they would not be able to go off through Narset. Knight's Whisper. Yup, yup, yup. If you have Brain Freeze, just do it. So they don't have Brain Freeze. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I battle display the Mox Diamond. I'm going to be amazed if I win this, but we're going to Shinobi here. Yoink. And take some lands. Let's go. That's so punishing. It's okay. They have no graveyard. I mean, Shinobi with top is a little bit questionable, right? But I don't expect them to have a creature that doesn't die to Chain Lightning. Pyretic Ritual, sure. Sure. Again, the Narset play. Alright, move forward. Move past it. We got this. We got it. Don't even worry about it, guys. Dak Faden, guess what? I don't care. Yeah, you do that. You draw 2, discard 2. I will actually take a turn off of Shinobi for the killing Dak because I don't think most individual spells in the Storm deck are going to be good against the Storm deck. Unless they have their own Narset. Wheel of Fortune. God, Narset, I hardly knew you. We could just Image Shinobi. Like Phantasmal Image Shinobi. Lightning Bolt their face. I don't even think we need to Lightning Bolt their face. We'll see. This is not a bad place to be, though. Like, they're for sure giving us another turn here. And I get to strip mine away the Volcanic Island. Wow. In spite of me playing like a sack of potatoes, we're probably winning this. I think that killing Dak Faden is actually part of winning this game. So we just strip mine, targeting Volcanic Island. Do I through the Breach Phantasmal Image so it has haste? I think that's it. Because then we Shinobi them. Do we just want to double Shinobi? We just want to double Shinobi them. This is super funny. Ah! Okay, let's go. And not ever again go to misplaying our Narset thing. Wow! Wow! Wow, their deck looks decent. I mean, its Yogwill LED is pretty awesome. I think that this is okay. Like, we just need to get stuff down relatively quickly, and we're not a super aggressive deck, so Thief of Sanity gets there fairly quickly. We can Impulse into, like, Narset or something. Just play your land, pass your turn. And you're gonna Mox Ruby. Yeah, their deck's sweet. I mean, that makes my Skydiver better. That makes my Skydiver infinitely better. What are you doing? Are you just gonna wheel? Are you wheeling? Dak Faden. That's good. I mean, a turn 1 Dak Faden is solid, but playing against the Storm deck when they only have 2 cards in hand doesn't bother me. Bolus's Citadel and Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is we're definitely, we're not for sure winning here, but this feels like even though they had such an aggressive start here, this feels like an aggressive start that I can beat. Especially because, like, Avalanche Riders has haste, you hit down Dak Faden, kill some lands, Time Twister, okay, that's fine. And, like, that's just not even good for me at this point. That's really painful. We're just gonna Watery Grave and say no. Losing out on our red mana is really, really punishing here. But, like, if we had a red mana that we could play 2 turns in a row, we could go, like, Strike, Fire. Though, considering how slow they're going, I think here... I think here we wait and just, like, ice a land. I don't think I care at all about Dak, Fate, and Emblem. Like, I don't think they have anything that targets that's not a removal spell. Brawl. You're for sure dying. Oh no, you're not for sure dying because I don't have red. Man, never mind, you're dead. Bye, Felicia. Said stop. And I think I just take the Volcanic Island. They have High Tide, and it just limits the amount of red that they start their turn with. Like, ice down that, draw a card. Let's hope that it is, like, Avalanche Riders is what I think I want to hit. Or Strip Mine. Though Avalanche Riders, or just Narset. Please don't wheel again here. If you don't wheel this turn, I think you lose the game. And then your Dak becomes wholly unplayable too. Narset beats the snot out of Dak. Faden beats the absolute snot out of Dak. Are you gonna wheel? This does not look like a wheel. Though it looks like setting up for something that could turn into a wheel. Turnabout. Lotus Petal for High Tide. Pyretic Ritual. So Storm count is 2. Dark Petition. Storm count is 3. I mean, Tendrils does not do it here. And they don't have double blue for, like, Remand Brain Freeze. They don't have enough mana. I think they just went off too quick here. How do they win here? So they get 3. Maybe they, like... I was gonna say... LED, Yogg-Will, and a wheel. But so maybe it's... Ooh. Ooh, top is very good for us to see. Especially them spinning the top. That is extremely good for us. Because, like... Yeah, no, that's really ridiculously good. Narset. Narset. Yeah, like, I don't know why they tried to go off here. It seems like they went off, like, they were just rushing to go off. They might... Yeah, Brain Freeze X is, or Storm count is 7. Or 6. So I'm not out of this, and I have 2 Eldrazi, so that is completely okay with me. I do not care about Brain Freeze at all. My deck is, like, Brain Freeze proof. Oh! Fancy meeting you here, Emrakul. Just keep going. Oh! Fancy meeting you here, Emrakul. Oh, hey! Fancy meeting you here, Emrakul. Yeah. They're like, F. Imperial Seal. Ooh. They're getting a wheel. That has to be it. 0 cards in hand, Storm deck. This has to be a wheel. So, we just Narset? Or they scoop. I was like, or do they just scoop here? I think we drop the island because we don't have that many black spells. Yeah, and I want to have the single red up for, like, whatever. A sneak attack. You know what I'm doing. You know what? You figured it out. I can't imagine. Ooh, Yogg Will. But I mean, Yogg Will doesn't even do it. Because again, Narset, the Time Twister. I mean, Yogg Will is a card for sure. It's for sure. Yeah, like that still doesn't do it. I'm still running a deck that is chock absolutely full of Eldrazi. Unless they can like tutor for a... I mean, okay, we're not like 100% one here. Like they can Imperial Seal. They don't, I mean, they're just so hindered on mana, though. There's 3. Unless they just are only playing black all turn. And then you Dark Petition, leaving Lotus Petal up. Get 3, Turnabout. Okay, yeah, no, Turnabout is good. Turnabout is good. Tendrils is a little scary here. I just don't know if they're going to be able to get there with the Tendrils. Because it's 2. They need to get their storm count up to 9. And I don't know that they can do that. Because they can seal. But I'm not dead. Like, that's the thing, is your Yogg Will is gone. You have no cards in hand, basically. You're going against a Narset. Lotus Petal's gone. What else could they have? Brawl, okay. Yeah, and you still don't have, like, you can't... I mean, if you have Tendrils in hand, you can't Imperial Seal here. This looks like a Tendrils, yeah. And I'm not even dead. I mean, their deck looks sweet. But this, again, looks like they just tried to go off too soon. I don't understand. I wasn't pressuring them at all. Baral does very little. Yup. Okay. Go to 4. And then I just, like, play my Mole Drifter. So I can block with Narset. Like, Narset can't die, especially to a stupid Baral. So we're just going to get an extra red source in play. Hardcast Mole Drifter. And I don't even think that there is another spell I want to get with Narset. I just don't want Narset to die. GG's! GG's! What were we going to draw? Thief and Fumarole. And then on our next draw step, Shield Breaker. How far was an Ember? Yeah, we're pretty far from... Probably should have taken Bribery out. We were pretty far from an Eldrazi. Alright guys, see you in round 3. Alright guys, getting into round 3, and we are on the play with a pretty strong hand. I think that we are going to lead with the Fumarole. Though we might want to lead if... Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, we're going to lead with the Fumarole. I'm not going to immediately be putting stuff into my yard, so Lavamancer's not quite it yet, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there. A forest. I like a forest. I like playing against green. Well, we're just going to entice them. Oh, we're playing Grixis. Grixis stuff. A Lotus Cobra? We don't want you to have a Lotus Cobra. Come on, man. Simmer down. Kozilek. You beautiful boy. You beautiful baby boy. Love you. Okay. Well... that makes me excited. We're gonna Lavamancer. And then we're gonna follow that up with an Avalanche Riders and hopefully just win the game. Yay, through the breach! Yes, that's what I expected. That's also what I expected. What do you have? What 2-drop play? I mean, you could Lightning Strike my Lavamancer and that would be really good. That would be a bummer to lose my Lavamancer. Though not the biggest bummer. And this Avalanche Riders is looking very spicy here. Golgari Signet? Yeah, we're taking out that mountain. Taste it. Taste it. Beautiful. Avalanche Riders. Hits mountain. Also hits your face. And pass turn. And we let the Avalanche go to the graveyard. Lotus Cobra. Red. And they're probably going to kill my Grim Lavamancer at this point, I imagine. What is this, a Bloodbraid Elf? I mean, Bloodbraid Elf is pretty good against my... No, Yavimaya Elder. That's actually a pretty decent... Oh, please sack him right now. Please sack him immediately. Draw those cards. I like to draw cards. You like to draw cards. We both like you to lose the game. Lavamancer. Okay. That's good. That is good. I'm not... Like, I think that we just win here. We could be max greed. No, there's no such thing, because that's stupid. They just killed an Narset. It's like, we could stop them from drawing with Yavimaya Elder, or we could just blow up their entire board state and put them to 6. Am I going to pay for him? No. Watch them somehow have force. It's just like the most. The through the brain. Oh, there's no choice. Although I do love me a Fallen Shinobi. Okay. And I just play Fallen Shinobi outright next turn. Wait, 6, yeah. I wish that it was putting them to 4. If we had been able to bolt them. Or, hit him for 2 with our Lava Boy. Would have been sweet. Oh! All of that goodness is back in my deck? What? Arbor Elf, that's a good follow-up. I'm just gonna play that tapped, and we're just doing... I know that it's not ninjutsu den, but they need to play something that can brick wall the shinobi right now. Like Thragtusk would be good for them. Glorybringer would be absolutely an annoying and mind-boggling top deck for them. I don't know if that was a top deck or not, but that hurts. To say very little else. And that just puts them in burn range and makes it so that they can't really do anything too frightful on our turn. Like, yeah, that puts them dead to a lot. Put that on top, then put that on top. That's okay. Because then we just go and we pay for the Watery Grave, say yes. Play Narset. And go looking for Bribery, which probably does it. I mean, maybe does it. We'll see. I mean, they lived through the breach Kozilek here, so that's pretty impressive. Is this like Inferno Titan? Atarka is not hasty. But it does take a tasty Narset with it. Please have Inferno Titan in your deck. I really hope that I can bribery out Inferno Titan. Something that wins on the spot would be pretty okay. Lightning Bolt. Hey! Whew! Whew! Never didn't have it. Alright. That was way too close for Through the Breach Kozilek. That's why Emrakul is so much better with the Through the Breach sneak attack. Because they would have had nothing there, right? With the extra 2 Annihilator. Alright, we're going into this final stuff. What do we want to do? We probably want Burst Lightning and Firebolt and Char. And I think we get rid of... I think Avalanche Riders in general looks pretty weak. I think that Shield Breaker is likely not gonna be it. And I think Lavamancer is a little bit... Let's do Lavamancer over Seal. Yeah, just pretty similar to how we did the other one, only I'm keeping my mana the same. Sure. Because, yeah, I'm just gonna play a Mountain, hope they play an Elf, bolt the Elf, and then strip mine. Oh, no. We're just gonna... Firebolt, Fendhorn Elf, yeah. Because if they have another Elf here, I think that's better if they have Elf in hand. Because now I have Burst Lightning. Yeah, that's awesome. We really need to start drawing lands and not 10 mana spells, but that was a really good start. That was a really good start of the game for us. Yes! Oh, wow. And that's like the perfect land to draw, because then we get to Narset. And we get to look for stuff. Is it Signet's reasonable here? It's just extra mana for us. As long as they don't have exactly Bloodbraid Elf or like Mox Glorybringer Lightning Strike. Okay, that's fine. That's good. That definitely is a clean answer. We're just gonna do this and leave up Burst Lightning Bolt here. And we can Mold Drifter next turn if we need to. Though, yeah, this is looking really sweet. Having this hand and our boards developed out as they do right now feels good. That is not something that bothers me. Play an elf, my friend. Cast with Evoke. Hopefully we just hit a land. That's all we need. I just want to be hitting my land drops. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. So I think here that I put back the Thief of Sanity. Put away the Thief of Sanity. Just having all this burned in hand feels good. Oh, especially against like Raging Ravine. That's an X3 Direfleet Daredevil, and then you're gonna just ploop me. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That does not bother me at all. We really need to start hitting lands. Hopefully they like animate Raging Ravine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't even play that untapped. We're just gonna say no. Hit okay. Hopefully like they animate Raging Ravine and I get to ice it in response. That's like the best thing that could happen this turn. I mean, I for sure take the 2. I don't care. And if we just draw a land, we get to bribery them. An untapped land. I don't even know if I Burst Lightning the... Yeah, I think I do Burst Lightning the Direfleet Daredevil. It's just one less permanent on the battlefield for them to sacrifice away if we do get 2 Annihilator triggers. Yeah, we're just gonna go do that. Say okay. That makes me want to bring my Shield Breaker back in. That makes me want to just slam Bribery and hopefully win the game. Dragon Lord Atarka. This is a conundrum, because I could... Yeah, we're just... No, we're just... Okay. Excellent. We're just putting your 8/8 into the battlefield. And then... Oh, I can... Oh no, that's a legendary. That's too... That's just too bad that I don't get to do that. Okay, we're gonna pay... Well, yeah, we're gonna let you draw a card here. Yeah, you do want that Dragon Lord dead. They're like, maybe he misclicks. No. I do play loose, but... Yeah, and they might... What do we do? What are we doing here? Best draw here is for sure going to be Through the Breach, because we just attack in for 20 if we get a Through the Breach. What are we up to? Huntmaster. You know what I think is weirdly correct here? Oh my gosh. Strangely enough, I think it's correct to attack. Phantasmal Image Dragon Lord. Kill off the board. I want to keep the real one. But I want to do this. Yeah, and just kill everything. Leaving up Char here and Ice. If you Raging Ravine, I Ice the Raging Ravine, draw a card. If you play something good, at X4 or less, I Char or Lightning Bolt it, depending upon its butt. How big its butt is. How big your butt is, boy. Okay, I mean, what's fun about this is I also get to just cast Ice on the Hellkite. And if I draw a Mountain here, I kill the Hellkite. I don't actually know if it's correct to kill the Hellkite. Because this puts him to 6. And then we're within lethal Burns range. Because I just go Burns range. Lethal Burn range. Because now I just Homage. I don't think he attacks here. I feel like that is a losing play for you. Glory bangers, it's a glorious banger, that's for sure. Put me to 7, I put myself down to 5. Char. Lightning Bolt getting the win 2 games in a row is what we call bad beats. Play the island and bolt your face. Hey! In spite of some loose plays, we get the 2-1 with a really fun Grixis sneak through the breach deck. We only got a couple breaching, sneaking turns. One of them was glorious, sneaking in a phantasmal image to copy our own ninja. But that was fun. That was really awesome. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider smashing the like button, the subscribe button, and checking out the page for other content. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was as fun for you to watch as it was for me to play. As always, 5280 games out? I don't know if that's how I always say it. Is it? I don't know. You tell me. Watch some other videos.